this is our hotel. It's the Khao Lak Palm Beach Resort. Once again exceeded my expectations. Very beautiful hotel, nicely kept, and once again hardly anyone staying here. So we've just checked in. I just thought I'd come round and give you a little view of the hotel. I'll walk down to the beach and to the other swimming pool. There's two swimming pools, one's outside our hotel room. Yeah, beautiful. This is the lobby. That's the beautiful lady who checked us in. Swaddy Cab. And this leads out to one of the pools, and our hotel room is just over there, just behind that tree. And this is, look down there, there's the Andaman Sea. This is the opposite side of the coast. The other side is the Gulf of Thailand, but this side is the Andaman Sea. Very nice. So I'll walk down to the beach, go around this way. Oh, can't go around this way, I have to go this way. Okay. We go through here. Oh, a nice fountain. Look at the big koi fish in there. Go and have a look at this fish. Oh, they're big. Beautiful. So this is our hotel room. I'll tell you the price of this one later. Oh, he's already checked in. She's checking everything out. Okay. Ooh, nice bathroom. Look at this. Shower, and I don't know what that little thing is. Looks like a small bath. Oh, nice stone. Oh, this is beautiful. This is it says 3-star, but I think it's worth more than 3 stars. This. Look at the size of that bed. King size bed. So we got fridge, television, tea coffee making facilities, and a lovely beautiful balcony overlooking the swimming pool. There's 2 swimming pools. I'm going to walk down and show you the second one in a minute when we go down. The other one is down near the beach, but this is beautiful. And once again, you will not believe the price when I tell you how much we're paying for this. But if you think I'm lying, I'll put the receipt or the bill from booking.com, which is who I booked with. I'll put that on the comments, or when I do my editing I'll put it on there. Walk down to the beach. Walk around by the pool where I think there must be probably a walk through down to the beach from there, I would imagine. Oh, there's one of those giant monitor lizards. He's got to be about 4 foot in length, I would think, including the long tail. It's quite a size, that one. once again you'll be surprised at the price, what we paid for this. And you should know I show you these hotels because I like where I stay, and I want to tell you about the area and some good hotels that are here if you decide to come here yourselves. I don't get any commission or anything like that. I don't negotiate with the hotels and ask them for free stay or anything like that. Maybe one day I get 1 million followers and maybe then I can, but at the moment I'm just doing this for the love of it and to help these people. You know, the hotels are empty, so it helps them to, if someone sees it, maybe they'll come and stay, and help them to stay open a bit longer till COVID goes. I don't know how far down from the beach these steps are, but we'll go and have a look, shall we? Yeah, I was telling you earlier on, it's got a very sad history, Khao Lak. Beautiful place, but this is where the tsunami hit all those years ago. I'll tell you more tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to the museum, the Tsunami Museum, so I'll explain a little bit more then. But a very tragic history. And it was just starting to come back from what happened there with the tsunami, when people were getting confidence back, people were starting to build and think about the future, and then COVID stuck up its angry head and spoilt it all again. So, you know, just as they were getting back on track after the tsunami and starting to have some hope for the future, now that was all dashed again, and they've had to start again. Well, I suppose when COVID's gone they'll start again. And a lady told me in reception the restaurant's not open, there's just not enough people here. They don't have a restaurant now, and it's all equipped, ready, but if you want to order, Swaddy cab, cab. Yeah, if you want to order food, you can do it through reception and someone will cook it for you, but you can't eat it in the reception, so it's like room service. Here's the second pool here. See how they're still keeping it beautifully kept, you know. That's one good thing about it, you know, they haven't let it go. They're keeping on top of it, keeping everything immaculate, waiting for the time when they can open again. Here's the second pool. We'll go up and have a look at that. It's immaculate, yeah, it's immaculate. No expense spared here. They're keeping everything up to standard. Whether this is a sort of a hotel company that's listed on the Thai Stock Exchange and they've got the money to keep this going. I don't think it's a family-run hotel. It looks a bit big for that. We'll walk down here to the sea. Sea's a bit rough here today. Maybe that's because it's the Andaman seaside, not the Gulf of Thailand. I think last time I was here, I've only been here once before, that was in 2017. It was quite rough then, so it's perhaps this is how it is because it's a different coast. But apparently the beaches here, they just go on forever. They're not like some beaches where they're, you know, a couple of 100 yards and then there's a load of rocks. These seem to go on. Or when I was here last, the beaches were, you could walk on it for an hour and still not see the end of it. It just goes all the way around there. You just follow it all around there to the headland. Just one big long beach with lots of hotels stretching along there. Some will be open like this one and trying to get customers by offering them good prices, and others will close down until COVID has gone. But look at it, you know, this is unbelievable. think this is, I'll check on it. I think this cost me 1,500 baht for 2 nights, so 750 baht a night, but no breakfast because the restaurant's closed. But I can go out and get some noodles or a breakfast for 50 baht anyway, so it's no big deal. That looks like the restaurant there. I think they've got 2 restaurants, but both are shut. Look at that. It's absolutely beautiful. And I think, I don't know, there's no cars parked in the car park. And I haven't seen anyone else when I was checking in or going to our room or walking down through this way. I didn't see anyone else, so we may be the only 2 people staying here at the moment, having this whole hotel to ourselves. We'll go and have a little look at the restaurant, because if you do come here one day, maybe after COVID, this will be open, so it'll give you an idea what to expect. They're doing some maintenance on it. Swaddy Cab, how are you? Okay?
Good, and you?
Oh yeah, good, yeah. You don't mind I take film?
Yeah,
it's okay?
we just renovate.
Renovate, ready for when COVID go, you open up again, yeah?
In a few days already.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Keep you busy.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. And you. See, that's the good thing about here. You never break their will, you know. All this is going on, and same as the rest of the world. But as I say before, Thailand does rely on tourism. Their income from tourism was about 1/3 of the gross domestic product of the country, and they've lost all that. So a lot of people are unemployed, but they still smile. They still, you know, I just can't believe it. Well, I can believe I've lived here long enough to know that that's the way they are. This looks like another restaurant as well. I think they're renovating that. See, they're not even sitting back and thinking, oh, we won't spend. They're actually, during the pandemic, they're renovating and making it better for when things get better. Buddy Cab, can I take? Cab and Cab. This used to be a restaurant then, but this man looks busy painting and decorating, getting ready for the future. So here we are at the Khao Lak Tsunami Museum. It's also, this area here is the memorial for the people that died during the 2004 tsunami. Now I suppose we all know what we were doing on that morning when the tsunami hit. It's one of those things like 9/11, and well, for me, John Lennon died, and other memorial things that have happened in my lifetime. I remember I was in Australia at the time. It was Boxing Day, and I was getting over a heavy Christmas and a bit of a hangover, but sitting relaxing, enjoying my Boxing Day, and it came on the news about the tsunami. So I remember exactly what happened that day. Yeah, I think there was over 250,000 people killed in Southeast Asia, and I think about 8,000 in Thailand. Now out of those 8,000, probably 70 or 80% of them were in Khao Lak, and half of them, because there was about 5,000 people died here. Half of those people were foreign tourists, the majority of them from Scandinavia. So I think around about 2,500 people from Finland mainly. A lot of Finnish people died here, and Sweden, Denmark, and it was a popular area for Scandinavians, Khao Lak, at that time. Out of all those people that died, there was 1,000 people found, but still to this day have not been identified. And the main reason for that, many people who worked here at that time were Myanmar migrant workers. There's a lot of Myanmar migrant workers in Thailand because they work cheaper than Thai people, and they work in these type of areas, tourist areas. So out of that 1,000, I would imagine many of them will be Myanmar undocumented workers, which is why they've never found out who they are. The area was just showing signs of recovering. The area of Khao Lak, when I came here in 2017 for 3 or 4 days, beautiful place, and I loved it on site. But even then, 4 years ago, it still wasn't busy. People still hadn't got the confidence to come back in droves like they had before the tsunami. All the shops were open, everything was, all the hotels were open, but there was no real tourism here. So it was just starting to come back, and I would imagine if COVID hadn't arrived, Khao Lak today would be a different place than what it is. But unfortunately, Khao Lak is suffering badly. We went out for dinner last night and we couldn't find a restaurant open. They were all closed. There's three 7-Elevens in town, 2 of them are closed. Just about everywhere's closed. We just drove through this morning on our way here and there was hardly a shop open. Everything's just boarded up, locked up, and waiting, I suppose, to try and start again when COVID goes. Now this is a police boat. When the tsunami hit, this boat was approximately 2 kilometers out at sea, and the tsunami hit it, the big wave hit it and swept it away, and swept it upright. Funnily enough, it didn't turn it over or anything, it just swept it like a giant surfboard, and swept it into the town, knocking down cottages and businesses, little huts on its way through, and it ended up here. We're probably at least half a kilometre away from the coast, so it travelled probably 2.5 to 3 kilometres on that giant wave and ended up here, exactly where it is now. Where it is where it was found the day after the tsunami. So that is why they've made the museum here. The museum has been put here to honour the people that died, to honour the people that were involved in the rescue work afterwards, and to let people know that they're not forgotten. You know, they didn't die in vain, I suppose, but they've tried their best to make a memorial and make people be aware of what happened in this tragic area on December 26th, 2004. There's the museum here. I think it might be closed. This doesn't see it says open at 10, but there's no one around at the moment. Perhaps because there's no tourists, they've decided to close it up. I don't know. It did say it's. I looked on Google and it says open at 10 AM. If we can get in, it's 300 baht to go in and look around, and that 300 baht might sound a lot, but it's the reason it's 300 baht. It's not a fee as such, it's a donation, and all the money goes to help those families that were affected, to try and help them rebuild their lives. It's a not-for-profit business or museum, so it's well worth for 300 baht. $12, it might seem a lot, especially for Thailand, but it all goes to a good cause. I'll try and go in now anyway, see if it is open. If it's open, I'll give you a tour in there. But as I say, very, very tragic. I came here hoping I'd find things differently now. I was hoping to find that the town was open and the place was starting to pick up and it was starting to get a little bit of tourism. But unfortunately, that's not the case. The town is dead. It's just died again for the second time in, what is it now, 2021? 17 years. Okay, we managed to it's closed, but this man here, very nice man, thank you. This man here, he said we can look around even though it's closed. Thank you so much. I'm not sure what all this is. It's history of patrol. Oh, this is the history of the boat that got swept away. When it was built and what it was there for. You can read all that if you put. And then this is the boat here. It got swept away. This is how it came over here. It never overturned. It just came in like a giant surfboard, I suppose. Swept across everything in its way with it being so big, and ended up here. And that's how they found it. Looks like some other boats joined it on the way in, some fishing boats. But this is how it was found the morning after, on the 27th of December 2004. And here we have some paintings. I was hoping that we would have a lot more information about the people that died, but no, the coffins. It must have been a gruesome event to have to clean up after all these poor people who died, 5,000 of them. And that's how it took out all the bungalows. As you see, they're low set bungalows, so the waves just swept over it and took them away. That's how it must have been found. There's a car upside down and the boat is sitting there near the forest. There, I'll read this to you. For Thailand, this is the first and deadly tsunami incident. People's homes, hotels and resorts, including public utilities, damage of billions of baht. In addition, she lost Koh Phangan, the son of the princess Ubarat Retchakanya Sirawatadi Wai Plum Phum. They have long names here. She was on a jet ski and at Beach Mandalay Resort. She was 21 years old. So all in all, 5,000 lives with damages to homes, dwellings, infrastructure, schools, temples, businesses. The tsunami affected the coastal areas in 6 provinces. The south of Thailand, Phuket, Phang-Nga, Krabi, Ranong, Trang and Saturn. 12,815 people were injured. 58,550 households were destroyed. 5,395 deaths, and there's still, I was told 1,000. Oh no, there's 1,000 people who are unidentified, but there's 2,817 people missing still. Obviously will never be found now. In summary, at least 8,000 people died, and a date on December the 16th, 2005, about 85 bodies were returned to families, and the most severely affected provinces was Phang-Nga province, covering 66 villages, obviously which Khao Lak is one of them. 19,509 people suffered, which were injured, and 4,225 people specifically to this area died. Very sad. As I say, I've got a bit of a lump in my throat here just thinking about it. Very sad.
ฉันวันไหวแล้วลมไล่อย่างแรงก็อยากจะเดินเข้าไปห้าไปทักล้อเล่นกับเธอว่ารักแต่มันก็เร็วเกินไปไอ้พวกผู้ชายที่เคยเล่นกันครั้งก่อนต้องหยุดเอาไว้ก่อนเพราะตอนนี้จะเลิกคุยทั้งอำเภอเพื่อเธอคนเดียวเนี่ยรู้ไหมจะไม่ยอมเล่นกับใครจะยกให้เธอไปทั้งใจจะมีเพียงเธอเท่านั้นจะเอาเธอแค่คนเดียวอย่าทำให้เสี้ยวเลี้ยวลบได้ไหมเพราะรักเธอจนหมดใจจะมอบให้เธอไปทั้งกายขอเพียงแค่เธอมารักกันฉันยอมเลิกคุยทั้งอำเภอ
Here we are at what's this called? What's it called?
Wat Suwan.
What? Ah, Suwan Kuha Temple. This is Wat Suwan Temple. Monkey Temple. We see lots of monkeys. Yeah, oh, there's one over there. Look. We'll go up there and have a look at a few more. Monkey and pigeon temple by the look of it. Some monkeys there, look. It's a baby one. Hello. There's Mama. And oh, there's Papa. Oh my God. Papa looks a bit angry.
You can give hand to hand, take a picture, monkey no bite.
No, I'm very scared of monkey. You know, say thank you. Where's Mama? Oh, there. They're all coming now. This one? Thank you. Okay. Here we go. Yeah, you want one. Scared, huh? What about you? You want? This one got a little baby. Little baby there, look. Only baby. Yeah, one for baby. So you got all this food here for monkeys. Banana. We're gonna go in the temple.
ไอ้ต้นเนี้ยมันอยู่ไม่นาน เพราะว่า
You get 2 coconuts.
มันเป็นไม้ล้มลุกเหมือนดอกดาวเรืองอ่ะมันอยู่ไม่นานเพราะว่ามันขึ้นนานๆก็มันขึ้นต้นสูงแล้วมันไม่เป็นพุ่มสวยต้องเอาเด็ดมาแล้วก็ปักใหม่ลงไป
So that's 100 bahts, $4, 60 bahts, $6, about $7 for 2 coconuts, and bananas for the monkeys, and 2 lots of corn, dried corn.
ใช่เดี๋ยวลง
This lady, she make coconut for us.
วันพี่ถ่ายรูปตรงนี้ให้หน่อยนะ
Okay, so we have bought more bananas. I thought we were only going to buy small amount, and now we buy all these and all these for 100 baht, because there's more than 1,000 monkeys inside this cave and they're all going to want one. So we're going to take, imagine buying all these bananas, all this, all these for $4, 100 baht. Can't beat that. Lucky monkeys. Oh, you go and steal one. Hey, you take two. So this lady's going to show us around. She owns the banana shop. All these bananas, 100 baht. Oh, look at all these monkeys waiting for feed. Oh, you take two. Oh. My goodness. Little baby there. Very scared. Oh look, there's one with a, this one here has a baby, look. Little baby. That's a mama and baby. Two mama there, mama's got two baby, one there, one there. Okay, who's going to clean up the banana skins? So this is the entrance to the Tham Sawan Kuha temple, or known as Wat Tham, or Temple Cave. It's about, well, it's not far from Phang-Nga, the capital of Phang-Nga province, and it's closed there, but the lady shows me that if we go around the corner there's an entrance there that we can get through. It's famous for its massive reclining Buddha, which resides in the cave. It's supposed to be very, very beautiful, but we'll find out about that when we get in there and have a good look around. There's two smaller shrines apparently, but it's very significant for Thai people who come here. Thai people like to travel all over Thailand to look at their temples. Anything like this, which is a little bit different, attracts a lot of people, but obviously not now with COVID. So we're going to go inside now. This is the entrance. Normally there's a charge to go in here, but we've been told that that's been dropped now because of COVID. There's no charge for going in. No charge for Thai people, but if you're Phang, then there is a charge. But if you have a Thai driving license, then quite often they waive the charges. So here we go. This looks beautiful. If you look down there, it's all lit up. Buddy cab.
Yes, for my birthday is Tuesday.
This what?
For my birthday, I birth in a Tuesday.
Oh, the same one?
Same one, Tuesday.
This is a Tuesday. If you're born on a Tuesday, this is your Buddha.
Yeah.
Okay. What's for a Saturday? Mine's a Saturday. Okay.
But
Look.
no have something.
I think this is would normally be lit up with spotlights, I would imagine, but it's all been put on hold while COVID's here. But you still get the idea of how beautiful it is, and it has a calming effect on me. Oh, there you go. Oh, cab, thank you. They've put the lights on for us specially. See, this is Thai people for you. You know, they see us here, and they make the effort. Okay, we'll go up here, we'll have a look at this shrine at the top. Oh, it's so beautiful. Look at this. This is all inside a cave. Oh, there's bats up there. I've just seen a few bats flying around. What is this? No shoes. Better take my shoes off. Yeah. Show respect. Oh yeah, look, all the bats up there, you see? There's all those bats. The lights disturb them, I think. They don't normally come awake until sunset. Yeah, they're all flying around. And there's I don't know which Buddha this is. There's that many of them. Oh, look at that. Beautiful. Horrible smell though from these bats. Oh, it's so beautiful. This is quite a good temple actually, because it's not, sometimes you go to temples that are in caves and you've got to walk up a long way up the mountain top to access it. This is on the ground level, so if you like this type of thing and your legs won't take you, if you're a little bit infirm or whatever, then this would be ideal. You can just drive and walk straight in. No climbing involved. So we'll go around this way. Oh, he's making merit. Beautiful. Bats, yeah. So lots of them here. Oh, up there, just up to the roof. Yeah, we go up there next. Okay. I wish I knew what these Buddhas were. No, you just said that one there is her Buddha because it's she was born on a Tuesday, and they have a Buddha for each day of the week for your birthday. So if I was born Saturday, there's a certain Buddha that is for me. I don't know which one it is, I'll have to ask Noi. I've got to show respect. Shouldn't have a Buddha tattoo. Shouldn't have your back shown, shouldn't wear singlets, girls shouldn't wear shorts like that, and men should wear shorts at least to their knees. I'll take my shoes off. I'm not sure if I'm supposed to, but if I have to, but when in doubt, take them off, because as I say, you don't want to offend anyone. This is where all the natural light comes through from that direction. Oh wow. I've seen many temples in Thailand in caves. There's one in near Krabi called the Tiger Cave, which I'll take you to when we're doing our tour of Thailand in the near future. That's a beautiful temple too. Oh, I shouldn't have taken my shoes off. Okay, there's a... Put her up there, let's see what this one is. Never seen a Buddha like that before. He looks a little beard by the look of it. Head back down. I tell you what, it was well worth the drive. It took us well over an hour to get here, twisty turny roads, and but nice drive up through the limestone cliffs. But well worth it. I'm glad I came. Sometimes you drive miles and someone suggests a temple and you get there and it's quite disappointing. You know? It's like a normal temple you'd see anywhere. But when you drive and you see something like this, it's well worth the trip. I'll go down and make merit. I like to do that. I'm not, as I say, I'm not a religious person by any means, but when I'm in somewhere like this, I just say a little prayer. I obviously don't say it in Thai or anything, and it's not in Buddhist even. It's more just prayer for my family, my children, my grandchildren, friends, if anyone's sick. I just say a prayer in English and hope that if there is something in it, that he'll be looking after my family and friends. So okay, I'll turn this off now and I'm going to go and say a little prayer, and I'll see you on the other side. I've just been told that this is my Buddha on the end. This is Saturday Buddha. Born on a Saturday. This is your Buddha. I asked Noi what his name is, but she said she doesn't know, but she knows by the look of him that it's the Buddha for people born on a Saturday. It doesn't matter what year, it's just the day of the week. Saturday, this is your Buddha. So that was the Wat Suwan Kuha temple, monkey temple, here in just about an hour's drive from Khao Lak, and very much worth the drive. Sometimes a bit hesitant, you know. Sometimes people say, "Oh, you drive out there, it's beautiful, beautiful," and I think after an hour's driving, I'm thinking, I hope this is going to be worth it. 99.9% of the time they are, but that 1% sometimes drives you mad. I once drove maybe 2 hours from Udon Thani to a temple that someone recommended and it was packed. So obviously it's, to Thai people, it is of significance, but to look at, it was just nothing compared to what you see. So obviously it's for the religious side of it, for the Thai people. For me, it's more architectural and what's there and how nice it is, and if there's monkeys or if there's snakes. Some of them have snakes in their temples, but it makes it interesting for me. But if I just drive for a few hours and it's just a stone building, it's not quite the same. But this one was well worth the drive. As you can see, it's limestone cliff. And they don't get much better than this. I would think in pre-COVID days all this here would be filled with cars and tour buses, people coming from all over Thailand or all over this area. And so it's lucky, you know, everyone says how bad COVID is, but everywhere you go now, you've got it to yourself. I would have come here 15 months ago, I would have been fighting through the crowds, trying to take pictures and trying to get it exactly right without too many heads getting in the way, but now there's no one here. As you saw, the lady had to turn the lights on just for us. So COVID, yes, it's a horrible thing, but for me personally, as I've said many times, it's great because this is like Thailand was 40 years ago. No one here, no tourists. Let's have a little walk around the perimeter of this massive limestone cliff. Just seems to be stuck in the ground like a big lump of concrete. It's absolutely massive. This area, Thailand, is very famous for these limestone cliffs, like down this area, and especially around Krabi area is they're right out at sea, and all around the area wherever you drive you see these great big slabs of limestone, and quite often they've been dug out and blasted and roads put through to access the area, to put new roads in. So rather than having to go around these big things, they just blow a hole in the middle of them and put a road through. I've seen in Vietnam it's very much the same. They have very similar limestone cliffs and rocks. This is the back of the temple. Looks like there's a lake here with lily pads, probably teeming with fish as well, I would think. If we had some fish food we'd find out. Animal sanctuary. Have a look around here, see what's here then while we're here. Drove all this way, it's a shame not to see what it's got. But I would imagine if I threw a handful of fish food in, I would think that you'd see lots of catfish. Just hope I don't see any snakes. That's one animal I don't like. Is it an animal or whatever you call them? But snakes are not on my favourite list of wildlife, that's for sure. Very peaceful, very tranquil around here, and as usual not a soul to be seen. Looks like some sort of river going along that way. As I've said before, this for me, what I enjoy about, you come to a temple like this, what I enjoy about it is it's for everyone. You don't it's not like, as I said, when I was growing up going to church, it felt very intimidating, and it felt very as if you were a sinner rather than a good person. You felt, well, I did, I felt as if I was not a good person. I had to go to church to repent and to repent my sins. Most of the time I had to make them up, because wasn't when I was a kid I wasn't much of a sinner. I wasn't stealing, I wasn't shoplifting and anything like that. And obviously I wasn't at an age where I was going out with girls where I might have sinned. So I always felt when I went to them churches that I was not a good person. But here I feel, when I go to a temple, I feel clean and nice and happy when I come out. and as if I'm a better person than the person who went in. So, and as I said before many times, you know, their temples are built in places where to celebrate life. They're not just stone churches and you go in there and there's organ music and you know, just all this doom and gloom to me. But here the Buddhas are smiling. The people are happy when they go in the temple. You know, they seem as if they want to be there, not going in there because they have to be there, go there to repent their sins. So I find it so uplifting to come somewhere like this, and just as well really, because there's that many temples that quite often you go to a town and there's nothing much else to do but go to a temple. If you're in a smaller village in Isan or in Chiang Mai or something, you know, on the outskirts of Chiang Mai, there's very little to do for a foreigner. So quite often temples are the answer. You get up in the morning and think, oh, I'll go and see another temple. It becomes part of your life. Living here, your life changes so much. The things that you felt were important in your other life back in your own country tend to not be so significant here. For me, I'm so happy that I live here. Okay, this is night time in Khao Lak. As you can see, there's not a lot going on. Look, most of that side of the street shut down. Over this side is a 7-Eleven. That's the only 7-Eleven that's open in town at the moment. But we've come across this nice little restaurant. I wish I found it last night. Last night's food was terrible. We went this one here, the little blue place there. That was a Japanese place. Food was not good. Avoid that like the plague. But right next door here, there's a place called Jai Restaurant and Bungalow, so they must have rooms behind. And we looked at the menu and we thought, oh, reasonably priced and plenty of choice. So you can get if you want Phang-Nga food, you can get a burger for 120 baht. Most meals are around about 60, 80, 90, 150, 120. Tom yum with seafood, 150. Tom yum with prawn, nice big prawns there, 120, something like $5. They have a duck menu, even a duck menu for 150 baht, with stir fry, garlic pepper, chicken, sorry, cashew nut and baby corn, mixed with oyster sauce, mixed vegetables, green curry duck. And if you look at that one, it's road duck. I don't think it's road duck. That means that it's something like roadkill. I think it should be roast duck. And I find that a lot in Thai restaurants. The spelling isn't always the best, but it's quite funny in the end, because road duck to me is roadkill. Set menu there for 99 baht. You can get a Penang curry with chicken with a Thai omelette with rice for 99 baht, so that's $4. So very good prices. Not sure what the quality is, but I'll give you a rundown on that after we've eaten. But it looks really nice. There's Noi taking selfies as usual. When she's not eating, she's taking selfies. And she found a rose to put in her hair, so she thinks that looks stunning. It does. So, yeah. Noi's life is selfies and eating. She doesn't drink, which is good for me. Saves me a lot of money. She only drinks soft drinks. She had one alcoholic drink with me once, and I just about had to carry her home. But as you can see, there's no one here. There's only us two. These people are struggling like everyone else, so I hope the food's good. If it is, I'll tell you, and if you come this way, pay them a visit if the food's good, but don't go to the Japanese place next door. Okay, here's our starters, and I've got chicken satay, which is 90 baht. I'll put in the when I do my editing the cost, but it's round about just under $4 Australian. And you know, he's got some gung or prawns, fried prawn, nice big prawn. Look at the size of them. You know, you see by the size of my thumb how big these are, about 4 times the size of my thumb. And she gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 big prawns for 120 baht. A little salad and some sweet chili sauce, and that is 120 baht, around about $5 Australian dollars, maybe $4 US dollars. But as I say, I'll put that on the screen later. We've got some more food coming as well, but we've got to eat this now before it gets cold. No, stop taking selfies, start eating. I'm back again because I want to tell you how good these starters are. They're absolutely wonderful. I've just had one of them prawns with some sweet chili sauce, and very meaty. The sauce is good. I dipped it in the satay sauce as well, and that was equally as good. So food, I think, is exceptional. I'm waiting for the next course to come, but you can't beat the food for the price here. Is very, very good. And as I said before, I'm not getting discount, or I'm not getting any favours from these people. I'm just trying to help them, keep their business alive until things get better. So please come if you're in the area, stop by, say hello, and tell them Jed sent you. So they've just brought the next 2 courses. Now you got Tom Yum Gung. Then you just show them one of your prawns there. Show them gung.
Yes.
Yeah, just take the gung out so we can see how big it is. The
Yes. Gung.
Yeah, show me the gung.
Yes.
Oh, big gung. Very nice gung, nice and fresh. And with that, she got an omelette.
Yes.
With rice.
Yes. I tell
And
you.
some chili sauce. Yeah, we see
Yes,
underneath. Yeah, we got some nice rice.
Yes.
With an omelette on the top. That was 120 baht, about $5. And this is my duck breast with black pepper and garlic sauce. I haven't tried it yet, but if it's as good as the satay and the prawns, we're in for a feast. Okay, here comes the lady with a bill.
Yes.
With a little doggy bag for Noi. What's your name? Sorry.
My name is Jai. Hi.
Jai.
Hello.
Okay, nice to meet you.
Nice
This
to meet
this your family restaurant?
Yes, family.
Okay.
Yes.
Long name.
Jai.
Yeah, Jai meaning
So when you were small, they opened a restaurant and they
Yeah.
called you. Okay. So this is this is Jai, and this is her restaurant. I show you the bill. What's total? 811 baht. Now then, where else can you eat food like this for 811 baht? I'll put this in English pounds and Australian dollars and US dollars, so you'll all know how much it costs. But next time you all come here to Khao Lak, come and see Jai.
Yes, come with me.
And eat their wonderful food, because it's beautiful.
Thank you.